It's hard to know where to start when you're outsourcing software development. We've covered how to get a quote for your app with its end goal being a minimum viable product, or MVP, that you iterate on. But what exactly is an MVP? There are a lot of definitions for MVP, but the term comes from the book The Lean Startup and is defined the version of a new product a team uses to collect the maximum amount of validated learning about customers with the least effort. Let's break this down a little further. The version of a new product. Software is always updating, and you need to keep your software project new and fresh for your users. This MVP is the version that starts that process of planning, building, and iterating that will become an ongoing cycle of building your project. A team uses to collect the maximum amount. You are trying to get users and have them stay in your software for longer and longer periods of time. This version of the product, the MVP, is designed to collect the most important data and pack in as many features as possible that make your users want to come back and use the app for longer and longer periods of time. Of validated learning about customers. Validating a learning is just getting data to back your assumptions. You make a guess, implement it, and see how users use it, then receive data from that interaction. From this, you will find out what is really sticky, or has people really engaged in your software, versus those things that aren't as useful that you thought would originally be. Building software is a learning process, and making failures and successes as small and incremental as possible is the goal of any software project. The MVP starts that mentality with a stripped-down version to test your very first assumptions. With the least effort. If you are outsourcing your development, this is basically the least expensive way possible. You don't want to waste hours when they're so expensive. The process is ongoing. Setting up a good rhythm of small, manageable updates is best, and the MVP approach allows muscle memory to be built with the first conversations. To recap, the definition is the version of a new product a team uses to collect the maximum amount of validated learning about customers with the least effort. The MVP is a very important concept, and its definition helps define the process more broadly from the very start. By focusing on only the value for your users, you will spend less time, money, and effort from the lessons you learn implementing the MVP of your software.